between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Joshua Levy makes his big league debut right after this. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, interesting story here, Matt. This guy went from the College World Series at TCU to the World Series with the Kansas City Royals his rookie year. Lefty has a good three-pitch mix, good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour, hard curveball, and he has the straight changeup. If he brings the curveball and the changeup to the mix, he could be really tough.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Batting second.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Peraza is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. This guy had over 50 stolen bases last year. Every time he's on, you've got to watch him. He takes the pitcher's attention away from concentrating on the hitter, and that alone can be a weapon. We'll see if he causes some havoc in this one.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Another 0-2 home. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Levy is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging. Levy really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of their rotation this year.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Contreras is camped under this one, and that's out number two. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Scott Schebler.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. Crossing the Ohio from Kentucky into Cincinnati there as we're set for the top of the third. Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Duvall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Phil Gosselin. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here we go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zobrist is under it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Leading off for the Reds.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist has a play, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Riding in once again, Scott Scheffler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here we go, guys.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Almora is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Phil Gosselin. He popped out in his first trip.
Hitter, Phil Gosselin.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
One down, one down.
Chopper up the line. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, it started off as a nice play as he barehands the ball, but I think he got so excited that he doesn't square himself properly to make an accurate throw to first. That's a tough error to take, but you're expected to make that play at this level.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exits, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Gosselin on third with 2 out. Popped him up. Just foul. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Reds leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And here's Jose Peraza to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Here we go, boys.
Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Third baseman, number 7.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0. Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Levy is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game. Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Now batting.
In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Reds are down in order. Still down 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter,
Leading
Phil
off the
Gosselin.
bottom of the
No
ninth
hits
inning
to
for the
this
Reds.
point.
Designated hitter, Phil Gosselin.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now batting,
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Not much in this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.